Well, hello and welcome. We're going metal detecting. I had a day off from blueberry raking. So I'm in the town of Hartland. Pretty old town. The last time I really did any metal detecting down here was in my earlier days of just getting started. But this is the mill here in Hartland, Maine. It's all shut down now. I used to work here for a bit. But anyways, we're going down here and we're gonna get into this river. Hopefully it's low. I haven't even looked at it yet. Quite a bit of traffic. So yeah, I used to be a boiler operator here and a night watchman. Used to work right in that building right there. Pretty crazy, huh? Alright, so she's down pretty good. Awesome. So we're gonna get down in there and see what kind of treasures we can find. First find of the day. Piece of a clock. Pretty cool. And we are down here in the stream. And we're gonna see what we can find. But that's a good sign right there. Awesome. Moving on. Well, I just found an old tap. That's pretty cool. Right there. So we're starting to find some old stuff. Let's see what else we can find. I'm just going to take short clips and try to record some of the better tones, and we'll see what we find and what we end up with today. It's nice to be back out here, but I got to be back on the blueberry field tomorrow, so yeah. So I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you check out my store and like and subscribe, folks. Help me out a little bit. I would appreciate it. All right. Back to the treasure. All right, folks, just found this right in the same hole. Some sort of top or valve or something. Pretty cool. Moving on. Let's see what other kind of history we can find out here in Hartland. Pretty cool piece of a plate. Huh. So we're up here. There's a little bridge over here. I was down there. I sort of ran out of area. It got really rocky. So now I'm back down here. We're gonna scan around in here and go up that way and see what we can find. Don't know what I'll find. It's been a long time since I've been here. But you never know unless you go. All right, we got a 40 stone. Found this. It's got a clasp, some sort of button. There it is. So let's wash it off a little bit. Yeah, that's a pretty neat looking button. And it's got the clasp. Cool. I'm going to keep scanning right in here because that's pretty awesome. Let's see what we find next, folks. Getting closer. Out in the middle of nature. So I have a message for the fucking crackhead that came out here and fucking did their drugs. Left all kinds of fucking trash and their fucking needle in the stream. You know what? You're a piece of shit. So I hope everybody out there that sees this agrees with that, because I'm sick and tired of going places trying to be out in nature and run into this shit. One of these days I'm going to be digging and get stabbed by a fucking needle. I'm sorry about my language, folks, but that shit really pisses me off. So whoever you are, if you see this video, you're nasty and you need to freaking go get help. All right, back to treasure hunting. All right, we got something here in the hole. I don't know if it's a bell or what it is. Oh, it's just some sort of piece of metal. Huh. All right, well, continue on. Super excited, folks. I found this little pathway off the stream. Look at this. Conestoga bell. Ooh. That's awesome. Ha 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 ha. Woo. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's continue on down through here. See what else we can find. Just sitting right on the surface. Awesome. Just getting down in here and there's bottles. There's all kinds of broken up stuff everywhere. I'm just looking around. There's one right there, broken. But it says Hartland and Sons, Boston, Mass. Established in 1850. Ooh, that's an oldie. I'm gonna keep that just because I don't have anything like it. Some bottle tops. This one still got a cork in it. Broken pieces. But right over here, a second ago, I found an old Coke. Let's see how old it is. It says Lewiston, Maine, 1947. Very cool. Yeah, right there. An old iron. All right, well, I want to keep looking around, see what else I can find. 1947 Coke. Pretty neat. Looks like an old tea kettle. I mean a teapot or something. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna keep it though. But I got down in here. It ends right up there, so I'm gonna metal detect around on my way back through and keep a close eye out for cool things because there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see what we can find. There's all kinds of tones in here. Look at that. Oh, crazy. Right here. That's pretty cool. It's getting warm out here, folks. A lot of metal in here. What's that? Disc. I'm metal detecting, but I'm also just searching. You don't look really close, you'll miss something. There's a broken bottle in there, a big one. Yeah. Tons of signals. Right there. That military button sure is. Got an anchor on it. That's pretty cool. What's that? That acorn? Well, that's cool. We found a, let's say, Navy. I'll look it up better when I get home. You never know what you're gonna find. All right, I'm getting pretty low on battery here, folks. So I'm gonna keep searching and we'll see what else we can find. I got to right around that corner up there. I'm gonna do a little bit of metal detecting and we'll try to see what we can find. Hope you're enjoying the video. I go back to blueberry raking tomorrow, or with a harvester, but yeah, if you didn't watch those videos, go back to that. I'm gonna get back to treasure hunting and we'll see what else we can pull out of here today. Well, folks, it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna go across the river over here, try open the metal detect down through there and into that little cove, and slowly start heading back towards the truck. So we'll see what we find once we get over there. There's a lot of history in this town. You just gotta take the time to find it. So we found a few cool things today. Let me get over there and we'll find a couple more. How about that? So we'll see you in a minute. Next up on the list, we got a surface spoon. Nothing old. Oop, throw it. It says stainless. Ooh, stainless china. Cool. On to the next. Another little side stream. There's a bunch of broken glass. We're just gonna take a little walk. That one broke. Yep. Seems like everything broke. There's a little piece of milk glass right there. Milk glass bottles. Got a million of those. Walk up in here. It's starting to rain harder. We'll walk right through poison ivy. I like to go up in here and check. You never know what's going to be up in there. So check, make sure my metal detector was off. Yep, it's starting to rain now. What's that? Piece of a can. Well, this is how I find stuff, folks. Just exploring and looking around. Yeah, some rain's coming down good now. A little bird egg hatched. All right. I'm gonna try to get across here. Go over on that shore there. Probably sink out of sight. What's that? Oh, it's all a white ball. Looks pretty muddy. Oh yeah. I have to go through the water. But I'm gonna get over there and look around. What we got over here? This is glass and porcelain and camera's probably gonna run out of battery. It's got gold leaf on it. Wood stove, shot glass. Dr. Trees Elixir, established 1851. And listen to that rain. Old milk bottle. Will there be some marbles? That little tiny little plate. That is cool. Just gotta look close. I'm gonna keep that, that's pretty neat. So I'm just gonna keep looking around here. Let you guys look with me. If you see something I don't see, make sure you tell me in the comments. And I'll come back and look for it. Tons of little broken pieces of everything. Broken bottle tops everywhere. I never find like the bottle toppers, like the cork bottle toppers. This would have been a wicked nice bottle. Another one here. Dr. True. Dr. True. Looks like a decanter or something. Always all broken. Always broken. Some people find these spots with tons of whole bottles. I always seem to find the spots with all the broken ones. Look at all the bottles that are in here. Just busted. Alright, well, let me get my metal detector. And we're gonna get out of here. Pretty cool though. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. We're gonna continue on. Well, alright folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. Got to do a little treasure hunting. Haven't been there in a long time, so anyways, this is what I found. Found these 2 buttons. I believe that one's a navy button or something like that. Says something on it. I'll try to get it looked up and put a thing up here in the video somewhere. This is another button that fell out of my bag and I lost the clasp. I'm kind of sad about that. Found this spigot. It's Conestoga bell, which is pretty awesome. I have a bunch of these. This little tiny plate. It's a cool piece of glass. Some other little doohickeys. Piece of copper. Clock back. Found this bottle. It says B&A NOLA. I don't know. Jacksonville, Florida. That's pretty cool. And then little mouse. Yeah, this bottle would have been awesome. Has a cork in it, but it's broke. And then this one. It's a Hartland and Son, Boston, Mass. Established 1850. This little thing here, Clockworks, and whatever the heck that thing is. So it was pretty fun to get out there. I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. We'll see you at the next video. I'll probably be back to blueberry raking. I gotta go back tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep on naturing, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe go check out my store. See ya. Peace.